Hello, my Africa. Hello, brothers and sisters. We are going deeper now, deeper into understanding more about the physical and the spiritual realm. This next confession it is about a spiritual man that is highly intelligent, that is holding a quantum physics degree and a bachelor astrology degree, whereby he talks about and teaches about how the quantum realms works. And it looks also like he's a kind of a spiritualist because of his highly intelligent IQ. So he mixes education and herbal medicines, turning it into the spiritual way of life. It's complicated, so I hope you'll understand as he further explains himself in the confession. And the confession goes like this. I have finished school at an early age, and I had an encounter with the spirit at a late age of 32 years old. Luckily, at that time, I understood how life works and what is happening in today's world. What I can say to you it is that I have studied almost every book in the world that has been written by a man or a mere mortal. Those books includes the Bible and other demon books that I cannot mention here. And last but not least, the Book of Enoch, where all the mysteries and the secrets of the world were kept from you to knowing the truth from. I cannot furtherly go into detail inside of the Book of Enoch because, like I say, I almost know everything of what is happening. I'm so intelligent that at an early age of 5 years old, I could easily read some books. At that time, my parents knew there was something different about me. And luckily for me, I was also spiritual in a way. I couldn't tap in my spiritual third eye because we were always praying every time at around 8 o'clock in the night. And at that time, she was blocking my third eye. I couldn't grasp what was happening because I was a mere child. And I would just go along and pray along. But as I say, in a later stage of mine, I encountered a spirit that helped me a lot to understand how the universe works. And I hope you make this confession at an early age because I am going to tell you some of the secrets of what I saw in my vision. Some say it's visions, but I call it tapping into the third eye using high intelligence, or you can call it high IQ. My predictions are there is going to come a thing called an earthquake, and that earthquake shouldn't bother you or scare you because what is coming, the more scarier things that are coming that the human eye or the human mind won't like witnessing. Such as you'll see new animals underwater coming out to the surface. And those new animals or new species, in other words, they'll be going out to the surface to just warn what is coming because most people will take it for granted because under the marine or under the waters in the oceans, there are civilizations there that people do not know. Some may call it aliens, some may call it weird creatures, but that's not the case. We have been living with these civilized weird creatures, as humans say, for a long time, and some came before our grandparents were born. Look at most traditional healers that go out to the sea and get power. Where do they get that power from? Ask yourself that question. They get it from these weird creatures of the seas because they are much older than our parents. It is just that some abuse these given powers by these weird creatures. And these powers are supposed to be in good use, such as enlightening your life or boosting your life. But for me, it's easy to go there under the marine spirit because I have been working with these spirits for a decade. It is just that I do not like where there is noise. Like I say, there's a civilization under the marine ocean waters. And my favorite place to go is in the outer space. I took 2 years to master astral projection because I have studied astrology. And in the outer space or outerverse, I can say it is a quiet place. And one thing you should understand it is that everything it is connected. The air that you breathe is time itself,
whereby when an object moves in the speed of light, time around it will slow down by 1,000 times. The black robe that I'm wearing is made from rabbit skin, whereby it will connect me faster and closer to outer space. The phases in the quantum realm is sophisticated. Yes, Mr. Stranger, freaking confessions. Your viewers have a lot to learn.
The reason why I'm saying your viewers have a lot to learn it is because they cannot see what I see. As I said prior, this air that we breathe is time itself. The reason why I'm saying this air that we breathe is time itself, it is because air itself, it is the beginning and it is the end. Whereby this air is also found in the sun. You wouldn't believe it, but it is everywhere. In order for you to understand it is that when you light a matchstick, it catches fire in a blink of an eye, whereby some scientists claim that there is no air in the outer space. But why is it that the sun is always shining brightly or burning? Which shows that there is air in the outer space. It is because I've been there in the outer space myself. And what I can say about meditating first and going there in the outer space is I go out into the woods where it's quiet and I sit down in a meditating posture. And what I'll do is I'll relax my muscles for about 20 minutes. While relaxing my muscles, I will be chanting some words. And those words I was given to them by the spirits that I have encountered in order for me to astral project. And as soon as I astral project, I'll be flying into outer space. And as I arrive in outer space, there are groups of men just like me waiting for me in outer space. And as they are waiting for me, we will just sit next to each other as I arrive in a coded line. Because in the outer space, there are spirits that will have to come to us so that we can communicate. And those spirits are the ones that gives us visions of the future, past, and present. And what you should know it is that as soon as those spirits come, they come in a small light form. And as soon as they come, we will be holding it in our arms. And as we are holding it in our arms, they'll be showing us what will happen. Or if I want to find secrets of how you are living in your daily life, they will show me what is happening. Or they can even show me your past so that I can understand your life better. That's the whole reason why I'm saying that I can see the future, present, and the past. But I do not want to go further in my explanation of what is happening in my spiritual realm. The last prediction that I can tell you it is that this money or this paper money that we are using in our daily lives, it is going to be so useless that you're going to use it as a toilet paper. So all those people that did money making ritual, you should know that hell is coming for you, because that paper that you value so much, it is going to be useless. Because inflation is coming, and as soon as that inflation hits a top peak, we will be using another method of trading or currency, because more inflation is coming. So you have to tell your viewers to get ready for more hardships, because our leaders are becoming more and more greedy. But before I leave you, Mr. Strange African Confession, let me just give your viewers a hint in order for them to understand how the world works. People that are born with the number 8, they are mostly business-minded people. Or in other words, when they try out real estate, they will boom like never before. And people that are born with number 5 in their lives, meaning maybe they are born on the 5th of January or February or March, when they have a 5 in their life, they should know that those are the type of people that love partying, and in most cases they love social media. And last but not least, people that are born on the 20th with the number 20th in their life, they are too emotional. That's what you should understand. And these kind of people have a deep intuition, especially when it comes to people, because even if they are holding the last penny, they can spend that last penny on another person instead of themselves. And that's the end of the confession. Actually, the fact is, this confession was sent to me a month ago, before this earthquake in Thailand happened. So I took to the guy and I took him lightly, and I thought that it was a boring confession. He said a lot that I did not mention inside of this confession, because like I say, when I talk to these people, they say a lot that could take the whole day. So I try to minimize it in short form. But he predicted that earthquake in Thailand, as he said that an earthquake is coming. I was just saying what he was saying prior, before. And as he said other things that's what is coming in the future. And I hope maybe I'll make a part 2, because right now I tried to ask him other questions, he did not respond. So big shout out to him for trusting me with such personal and private information. And it looks like he's the only one that shared this information with. I do not know why, but I guess I'm lucky. So big shout out to him for trusting me with such sensitive information. What I can say is take care and God bless.